Hello friends, today in this tutorial I'll be showing you that how to crop or trim portion of a video inside FFmpeg WebAssembly inside the browser itself. So I have deployed a new tool on my website here. You can just see here. Uh, if you just see here, I have deployed a free service on my website freemediatools.com. So which lets you crop or cut portion of a video. So you need to specify the starting time of the video from which you need to start and the ending time. So all these values are in seconds, and you just need to upload your video file. So let's suppose I only need to crop the starting 5 seconds of the video. So now I will choose the video. Simply I will go to the videos folder. So you will see that this contains this video, which is 13 megabytes and it is 30 seconds long. So basically I am specifying that I need to crop only the first 5 seconds of this video. So I will simply select this video, and now you will see it is processing the video. So once it reaches this required number of seconds, it will automatically download the file as an attachment. So no server-side code is involved in this. So we are not storing the user file inside any location. So this is all happening at the client side. It is coded in pure JavaScript, and we are using WebAssembly for carrying out this process. So you will see automatically your MP4 file is downloaded as the attachment. So if I open this file now, you will now see it is containing the first 5 seconds. You will see only the first 5 seconds are contained inside it, and your video is successfully cropped or trimmed. The first 5 seconds have been cut successfully. If you need to cut the video again, you need to refresh the page. So simply click this button. So once again, you can change the values here. Let's suppose I want to crop the starting time is will be the 20th second, and then the 30 second, the ending time. So this is all in seconds, guys. So this will crop the video starting from the 20th second here up till the 30th second. So the total interval will be 30 minus 20 will be 10 seconds long. So once again I select the same video. So now you will see it will this time the video will contain 10 seconds. So you can see I am also showing the progress bar so that the user can't left the page. So also the button is disabled, you can't hit this button. So the processing is going on, and we are also showing the progress bar. So once it is reaches 10 seconds, the video will be automatically downloaded. So this is a great service. It doesn't require any sort of server code. So you don't have to store files which are coming on your own server. It is completely handled at the client side. Pure JavaScript code is there. FFmpeg is running in the browser itself, so no server is required for running FFmpeg. This is a great tool here. You can see that now you can open your file, which will now contain 30 seconds here. Oh, sorry, 10 seconds long here. You will see this is 10 seconds long. So with this help, guys, with this help of this tool, you can crop your videos. Just you need to specify the starting time and the ending time inside the video in seconds, and then you need to choose the file. That's it. I have given the link in the video description of this tool. You can use this tool to crop your own videos as well. So the size limit is not there. You can upload unlimited video size. So it can handle up to 2 GB, 2 gigabytes of video. So no problem will be there. And if you want to get all the source code, guys, there are a second link available of my blog post in the video description. So this is all the source code which will be required here. So simply copy and paste it. So let's start building this application, guys. So if you're watching it for the very first time, then please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So now, first of all, what we need to do is that we need to create a new project. So we will simply go to the projects directory, and simply here I will just make a new file which will be trim video. So we will cd into this and open this inside Visual Studio Code text editor. So we need to cd into this. So just make trim, cd trim. So now you need to make a package.json file. So simply npm init-y. So this will create package.json file. Now you need to install the Express module. So Express is not mandatory for this application. We are just using it to host this application. That's all. And now just make index.js. So we will just start a basic Express app. App.get. So when we load the home page, we need to show the index.html file here. This will be present inside the same directory, which is the root directory here. So now you need to start this application. So we will simply app.listen 5000. So now you can see app is listening on port 5000. Apart from this, guys, you also need to add middleware as well. So middleware will be required for these functions. So if you go to the video description link, I have given this middleware headers that you need to add. Without adding this, you can't use FFmpeg in the browser. So in order to use FFmpeg WebAssembly, you need to set these headers inside your Express file. So this is cross-origin opener policy and cross-origin embedder policy. So now just close this file. So we need to work only at the client side. So we will simply make index.html file. So just change the title here, trim video in browser using FFmpeg WebAssembly. So for using it, guys, we also need to bootstrap here. So you will need CDN for the bootstrap. So simply copy paste it. And for this, we also need jQuery as well, guys. So also copy paste the jQuery as well after the body CDN. And this is the minified version of the library, guys. If you see here, this is a script tag that you need to copy paste in order to use FFmpeg in the browser side. So simply paste this. I have given the link in the video description of my blog post. So now we will make the heading. We will simply say trim video online. And then we will have a simple input field of file. We will give it an ID of files and class of form control. So this will only accept videos only, and it should be required. That's it. Then we will be having a simple label for the start time. So here we will simply say to the user that enter start time in video to trim in seconds. So then we will simply have a number input field, so where they can enter the starting time in seconds. So it should be required, and class will be form control. The default value will be 0 second. Similarly, we can repeat this for the ending also. Enter end time. So here the value will be 5, default value. So also make sure that, guys, you give it a ID of start div so that we can hide this whenever the processing is done. And div, that's it. So now we will have a simple button to submit the form here. So button danger, button block. So we will say crop video. So just give it a ID to the button. Just have another button here which will be for the again. So here we will see crop video again. So when the processing will be done, we will show this button. So for now, this button will not be shown. So display will be none. So when you load the application, that's it. So now if you run this application, guys, node index.js, you will see app is listening on port 5000, localhost 5000. So this is the interface which is ready, guys. So now we simply need to write the JavaScript code for this. So right after this, so the very first thing we need to do, we need to import two functions from the FFmpeg library. First one will be create FFmpeg, and also the second one will be fetch file. So this will be imported from the base library of FFmpeg. So you have seen these steps. I created all such videos in the past as well. So this will show the progress bar E. So inside this progress bar, guys, we will simply target the button here. First of all, we will disable the button. So where we will make this property to true, and also in change the label of the button. So by text method, and simply we will say processing video in seconds, and this will be, we will concatenate e dot ratio, e dot time, sorry, e dot time. That's it. This is all that we need to do. And now, guys, we will target document.get element by id, the input field that we given here, which is this one, which is files. Just make it as file, so it's a single file. So when you upload this file here, so whenever it is changed, so this will be, we need to add a event listener to it. So we will simply say add event listener. So whenever it change, we need to make a function which will be called as transcode. So we just need to make this function transcode. So basically this will be a async function which will actually carry out the conversion for us, trimming part. So this will be a async function. So the target here will be files. So in this function, guys, first of all, we will get the name of the file from this 0th property. Then we will load the FFmpeg library, and then we will use ffmpeg.fs file system module to write the file with its name, and also fetch the content, fetch file, pass the full path here, file 0. This is the content. After writing it inside the internal memory, guys, we now need to execute the ffmpeg command here by using ffmpeg.run. Dash I is for the input file. We will pass the name, and then it contains dash ss. So basically this stands for starting time. So here you need to provide the starting time, whichever starting time it is in seconds value. So it is saying something is wrong here. Let me see. Target progress. Let me fix this. So let me copy this, guys. So I think it's creating problem. This progress bar. Yeah, this is the right syntax here. So after this, guys, we need to provide the value which is coming from the start div here. So you can see as we have provided this ID to it. So this is the starting time to trim inside the video. So here we are passing it inside this command. The second is the ending time. So which will be carried out by this flag, which is -2. So here we will now target the end. We will get the value by value method. Last but not least, we will provide the output file name, which will be called as output.mp4. That's it. Now we need to read the content of the output file. So const data ffmpeg.fs, and now we will, instead of writing file, we will read the file. So here we will say read file, and we will read this output.mp4 file, which is the output file. So now the data is contained inside it. Now we need to simply download the file. So this download code is very much common in all the application, guys, so we will not write it once again. Let me copy it and explain to you what is happening. So now you can see we are showing the again button. We have given this ID of the again. You can see that we are let me change it to file. We are hiding the input field of file. We are also hiding the button. Start div, we are also hiding it, and also end div. And then we are downloading it with a unique name, which is trigger every time. This is a mem type we are converting into blob object, and downloading it using this approach, which is common approach, which is followed in every video. And after this, guys, we need to simply write one line of code. So when we click this again button, we just need to reload the page. So for reloading the page, we will simply say uh, location dot reload. This is a method in JavaScript to reload the page. That's it. This is the application, guys. I think it's almost complete. So if I now test it, if I now test this, you will now see processing video. You can now see it is completely working. So once it reaches the 5th second, it will automatically get downloaded. So you can just see the speed is not little, is not a very good fast. It is in between, because the transcoding is happening in the background. FFmpeg, it's a quite intensive resources of application. So if you have a good server infrastructure, then you can increase the speed also. But it totally depends upon which hosting you are buying, which VPS hosting you are buying. Depending upon that, you will get the speed. So if your website is popular, then you can buy a very popular hosting plan. So which will have a high server resources. Personally, I am using DigitalOcean, which is quite a good website for hosting these websites, which requires uh, background working. So let me just show you my plan, which plan I'm using. I'm using the $5 plan, which is most basic plan. So with this plan, you will not get high speeds. So you will just see I'm using this plan here, which is 1 GB memory and 25 GB hard disk. So for you running these quite a lot in intensive processes, you will require a lot of memory, because this FFmpeg WebAssembly requires memory to be very much inside your server infrastructure. So basically, if you want to deploy this application, you need to be, I think, if you if your web application, if your website is getting, let's suppose 1,000 visitors per day, then you should be having higher plans. You can also resize the plan also by going to dedicated CPU as well, shared CPU. You can also increase the memory as well here. From the price, you will fluctuate. You will see $20 a month, $24 a month. So based upon what you like, you can shift it. But as you see, my plan is $5 per month. You will see this, which comes with the 1 TB transfer, 25 GB SSD, 1 GB of memory. Because this website is not getting too much traffic, so that's why this free media tools website. So that's why I'm not worried about this website not performing well. So whenever it will get traffic, I will definitely upgrade to a higher plan. So thanks so much, guys, for watching this video, and I will be seeing you in the next stream.